She ain't sent from the Most High. You ain't supposed to be listening to Benny Hill. And he was doggone had an earpiece inside his ear, and his wife was telling him who to go talk to, because she'll get information on these different people inside the audience, and his wife will send him over there. You ain't supposed to be following Peter Popoff, man. He ain't of the Lord. He's just running a scam on you. He's of the Lord. And no, he ain't of the Lord. He's of the devil, man. You understand? He's not of the Lord. Your Christian pastor. Who you say? Joel Osteen, man. He's an evil bastard, man. He locked the doors in the hurricane so you couldn't come in, man. Because he was trying to doggone hide inside the doggone the money he had in the wall. So he didn't want you inside his church because he was afraid you were going to doggone kick that wall in. You know what I'm saying? And find that $600,000.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 34, verse 1. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools.
The hopes of a man that's lacking the understanding, man, is vain and false, man. You know what I'm saying? If you a man, you ain't got no understanding out here, you know what I'm saying? That means you ain't got no wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be vain and false. You're going to do everything according to what you want to do, man. It's going to be all about you. Keep going.
Verse 2, whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow.
Right, that catcheth at a shadow, man. You regarding dreams, you looking at these dreams that have no meaning, man. You trying to catch at a shadow. Try to catch a shadow, you ain't gonna be able to catch it, man. Right. That's you trying to catch these dreams out here, you ain't gonna be able to catch that shadow, man. Keep reading.
Come. And follow after the wind. Verse 3.
And follow after the wind, man. Keep trying to follow out the wind. The wind is constantly changing directions. So you're going to follow behind the wind. That's constantly blowing from east to west. You remember back in the day, on top of your house, you used to have a chicken with directions on top of it blowing east or west. You know what I'm saying? You don't know which way the wind going to blow, man. So you're going to follow the wind, you know what I'm saying, that's constantly blowing east, west, south, north. Can you really follow something that's inconsistent like that? Keep going. Your dreams are inconsistent. 1 minute you dreaming of having a nightmare. One minute you dreaming of having a doggone fantasy about a woman. 1 minute you doggone dreaming about riches and stuff. So you gonna really follow your dreams? Your dreams is inconsistent because your mind is inconsistent, man. Keep going.
Verse 3. The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another.
Man, look, man, you gonna have them dreams and it's gonna look real, man. You gonna think you face to face. Whoever went to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Whoever dreamed that they was going to the toilet and you woke up and you all wet. Whoever dreamed that they had a woman, you know what I'm saying? You know what happens, you know what I'm saying, when you have a woman and you wake up, dog, when they call that a wet dream. It's like it's face to face, man. You understand? It's resembling face to face, but it was not real. Keep going.
Even as the likeness of a face to a face. Verse 4. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed?
Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed, man? That's just like my brother was bringing out earlier about baptism, man. You feel me? You talking about, doggone, you going to the church, getting baptized or whatnot, getting dunked in some water, but you still coming up just as wicked as you was before, man. Right. That is not true baptism. You have to be baptized in fire, like my brother said, which is going through different trials and tribulations to actually change your life, man. You're going to have to make a sacrifice. Keep going.
Come. And from that thing which is false, what truth can come?
For what that thing is false, what truth can come? Everybody out here talking about, I'm living my truth. This is my reality. Don't you know that doggone ain't number one truth, man? You can't twist things up and try to make it real just because you say it's real. Ain't no woman, hey man, it ain't no man or woman. You know what I'm saying? It ain't none of that ain't none of that real, man. That is a false reality, man. Keep going.
Verse 5. Divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain. In the heart, fancier. As a woman's heart is travail.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They giving deviations and soothsaying, man, like a woman heart in travail, man. She don't, cause she just want whatever she's going through to end, man. You understand? You doggone looking for soothsayers. Somebody to come and pat you on your back. Somebody to come poo-poo you, man. But you ain't ready for the truth, man, because the truth is gonna hurt you, man. The truth, doggone, is something that, doggone, you ain't gonna be able to handle, man. You know what I'm saying? You out here trying to follow tradition. You out here trying to follow, doggone, all these different, doggone, pagan lifestyles and stuff, but it ain't the truth, man. You understand? Keep on.
Verse 7. For dreams have deceived many.
For dreams have deceived many, man. Then Martin Luther King say he had a dream, man, that, you know what I'm saying, we should all be together, holding hands, little black boys and little white girls. It's funny that he said that because his first love in college was a white woman, man. You understand? You know what I'm saying? So this dream that he had was actually something that cannot be, man. It's what, 50 years later after his speech, and we still ain't getting along out here. It's 50 years later after his speech, you know what I'm saying, we still not gonna get stopped in the street and ask for our ID. It's 50 years later after his speech and they still finding black people being hung in trees and saying blame it on suicide. It's 50 years later after his speech and our babies are still getting killed, man, in these abortion clinics, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We cannot be together, man.
Right.
We were not designed to be amongst each other, man. We were designed to be separate, man. But you know what I'm saying? Your wicked leaders and these wicked pastors, they just telling you what you want to hear, man. Because they know that you want to be accepted by your oppressor, man. Let me tell you something. Let me break the bad news to you. Your oppressor is never going to accept you, man.
That's right.
Your oppressor is always going to look at you as a half a man.
Right.
He ain't going to look at you, doggone, as who you really are, because he knows that you are actually better. That's why he's tried to hide the truth from you. But you know what? The I.S.U.P.K, we here to bring you the truth, man. You ain't got to doggone take the lesson that your oppressor give you. You can actually come and get a real lesson from these priests and prophets inside the I.S.U.P.K, man. Keep reading.
Verse 6. If they not be sent, if they be not sent from the Most High in their visitation, set now their heart upon them.
Right, man. You ain't supposed to be setting your heart upon Mother Cleo. You know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, it was running the doggone scam in the 90s, man. You know what I'm saying? Telling you to come get a palm reading and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She ain't sent from the Most High. You ain't supposed to be listening to Benny Hill. And he was doggone had an earpiece inside his ear, and his wife was telling him who to go talk to, because she'll get information on these different people inside the audience, and his wife will send him over there. You ain't supposed to be following Peter Popoff, man. He ain't of the Lord. He's just running a scam on you. He's of the Lord. And no, he ain't of the Lord. He's of the devil, man. You understand? He's not of the Lord. Your Christian who you say? Joel Osteen, man. He's an evil bastard, man. He locked the doors in the hurricane so you couldn't come in, man. Because he was trying to doggone hide inside the doggone the money he had in the wall. So he didn't want you inside his church because he was afraid you were going to doggone kick that wall in. You know what I'm saying? And find that $600,000. You feel me? So doggone, that's why doggone Joel Osteen didn't want you inside his church, man. And you think he is of the Lord, man. Man, he is not of the Lord, man. Man, this man is a scam artist and a soothsayer just so he can get your money and tell you to put your 10% in, saying that you're going to get something back, but you ain't giving your money to the true body of Christ, so you will not get a return from that, man. Doggone, you're just going to be robbed by that scammer, a swindler, man. And that's who these soothsayers are, man. They just like a pimp that walk up on a woman and doggone tell her she's pretty, you know what I'm saying, and say all types of nice things to her, and next thing you know, she's out there selling her doggone goods for doggone $100. $40 nowadays is what I heard the going rate is. You feel me? So these are not people that you're supposed to be following, man. Keep reading.
Verse 7. For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them.
Right. Don't put your trust in these dreams, man. If you got a so-called dream, man, you need to find you a doggone priest and prophet, you know what I'm saying, someone close to you, and doggone, you know what I'm saying, take him that dream, man. Don't sit around and try to interpret your dream on your own, man. Your mind gonna always doggone play tricks on you and put yourself in the best position, man. You need to go to some real priests and prophets and find out what these dreams mean, man. Drop that and let me get Matthew 10 and 34, man. Matthew 10 and 34, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to let y'all know, man, that they telling you, they giving you these lies, talking about, you know, we're supposed to all come together, we're supposed to hold hands and all this different jazz like that, but that's not the case, man. Blacks, natives, and Hispanics are supposed to be separate from these doggone Europeans, man, because they're always going to try to use us in a way and throw us away, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that for me, boy? Read that for me.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Man, he said that he hasn't come to send peace on the earth, but a sword, man. What do you do with a sword? You cut something in half with a sword. You divide it with a sword. You understand? He came to bring a sword, man, so we can separate from these people, man. Keep going.
Verse 35. For I am come to say man at variance against his father.
Right. He's come to sit, man, at variance with his father. A lot of y'all fathers were Christian preachers, man. A lot of y'all fathers, you know what I'm saying, sold dope for a living. A lot of your fathers, you know what I'm saying, did all types of wicked things because they was in the world. You understand? He came to make you at odds with your father, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't came to bring y'all together. He came to separate y'all, man. Keep going.
Come. And the daughter against her mother.
And the daughter against her mother, man. Your mother told you that you should be a strong, independent black woman, man. But you know what? You're supposed to deny that, man. You're supposed to tell your mom, nah, I'm gonna get up under a man and I'm gonna follow his leadership, man. The Most High, you know what I'm saying, that Christ came to divide y'all, man. To divide you from these wicked doctrines. To divide you from doggone this wicked doggone society, which is in America, man, that tells you doggone to abort your baby, man. The Most High and the Christ has came to divide you from this, man. Keep going.
And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Right, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. She's telling you, doggone, you know what I'm saying, you don't need to be listening to her son. And sometimes, man, you don't understand, it's your mother-in-law that's making your wife act a certain way, man. Right. Sometimes it's the mother-in-law. It's not always just the woman. The mother-in-law don't like how your son lives, especially if he's a righteous man. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He came to divide you from anybody that's doggone telling you to do the opposite of what the Bible is telling you, man. Keep going.
Verse 36, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household.